So what we've been looking at is how to write lesson plans. Today what we'll take a look at is how to write effective objectives, which is one part of our lesson plan. So quickly what we'll do is we'll review the lesson plan and what it consists of. You have your goals, your objectives, your procedures and materials that you'll use, the developmental activities, which will be the meat of our lesson, how you should be measuring if your students are learning, your assessments, whether that's formal or informal, and then your remedial and enrichment activities. At one point in your lesson, you always have people who are excelling or who are regressing in the lesson, so you want to make sure that you cover that, and then you always have your exceptionalities also. So a lot of the work that's been done on objectives have been done by Benjamin Bloom, and what he came up with is him and his colleagues came up with the 6 levels to cognition. So the lower level thinking skills like knowledge, comprehension, and application, and then you have your higher level thinking skills like analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. So here we have our construction wheel, and this will be the basis of where we'll spend a lot of our time today. What it goes over is your 6 cognitive levels in the middle, your knowledge, your comprehension, your application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. And then what I like us to focus on are the verbs that are associated with each cognitive level. So you have your, here, for example, we'll take a look at knowledge. Some of the verbs that you can put into your objectives would be things like name, record, outline, select. Some of the higher level cognitive skills like analysis and synthesis, you have to be able to analyze, compare, and debate. Those take more understanding on the part of our student for them to be able to understand the lesson. So what I'd like to do now, and you can go one more. So what I'd like to do now is take a look at an example that I've created for our lesson and for the video. So the format to what we'll use is the students will be able to, that'll be the format of every objective that you have. And some of the examples that I gave was list the thinking skills of Bloom's taxonomy, explain the importance of effective objectives, construct lower and higher order thinking objectives, differentiate between lower order thinking skills and higher order thinking skills, and compose order thinking skills that are not listed. Compose higher order thinking skills that are not listed. So we can go one more. So what I'd like to do is just take a second, if you can work with a partner, and come up with 2 objectives for a sample lesson plan that you would teach based on your content area. So you would want to work with somebody else who may be in the same discipline as you, whether that's social studies or science, and then come up with 2 objectives based on the diagram that we just took a look at.